Full wall, 1 range, 1 stable. Versus full eagle. What are the upgrades on the knights? No upgrades. Fast bodkin. Everything pretty much on gold and word for now. 7 farms. Machio kind of holding with siege and eagles, so Gary is trying to get as much value out of this army as possible. They break through the walls so quickly. Congrats on winning Rage for us. Thanks, man. My team did most of the work. I played my small part in it. 2 town centers. Fast word upgrade since you have 22 on word. Now we just buy food. You're not that far behind in villages. Making a couple more crossbows, couple more knights. Now we play 2 TC. Knights in the middle of the map. Third game was tough. Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication. And now third town center, or we make more army. Probably want to make more army, right? Because Monsieur is moving out. He's still in 1 town centers. 10 villages ahead for Leary now. Getting bloodlines, getting armor, backing away. He needs to get another access to gold. Mining a lot of stone. Second stable. Eagle Scorpion with a couple of monks mixed in. Few knights to go from the back to snipe. Mysterio lost half his army, but Leary lost everything. Defensive castle to shut down the aggression. And now Leary stabilizes a little bit. Going for Mameluke. I think Mameluke do pretty well against eagles. But Mr. is going full monks behind this. Makes devotion or something. Second market in the back. Mamelukes will be released to just hold the line. Maybe a stone gate to cut this off so that the eagles can't raid. Never mind. We just garrison the villages. Use the Mamelukes to push the eagles away. We don't really take any big damage. The big thing with Mamelukes is you still have to micro them. You cannot not pay attention with them. Otherwise you'll just die. There's the stone wall. Mysterio controlling the middle of the map with his army. Leary with a counter attack. Getting light cav upgrade. Sees the crossbow transition. Archery range behind this. Probably for hand cannons. Still 2 town centers. I mean, I don't even mind Mysterio's position as much. Hand cannons should be slightly tough to deal with, especially for Castle Age Eagles. Crossbows coming in. Light cav with +4. Hello Squad Viper, good morning. Yeah, bombard cannons is the answer. Couple of eagles in the back raiding. Would be pretty annoying if they do not go. They do not get answered. But Leary is pushing in the front fast enough.
Online's just subscribed. Congrats on the win, Dr. Agon Star K.
Thanks a lot, man. I guess the answer to Incas is hand cannon, bombard cannon, hussar. Maintaining the middle of the map, kind of. I'll reduce the audio just a little bit. Which version do I have? That's too loud. Yep. I guess hand cannon's damage output to the infantry is just too much. Like, you kill the infantry so quickly that the hussars can tank a lot, and the hand cannons in the back are a very good damage output unit. Jafeka, thanks a lot. Yeah, but now the halves are in, but we have lost too much ground. And that's game. Okay, I kind of know how to beat Incas now, watching these games, at least. I just downloaded a bunch of Larry games, see how they are playing right now, and I can just copy their meta, honestly. Straight archers again for both of them. Larry with a really fast uptime. So you're not that far behind. Second range for Larry. Second range for Mr. Yo. Third range for Mr. Yo. And a siege workshop. Forward mangonel. Counter attack to pick off one of the mangonels. Pretty nice. Picks off that mangonel, and the counter attack is pretty successful. Forces the mangonel in the back. Larry with the movement on the right side of the map wasn't as successful. Mr. Yo going for ballistics. Just hitting the better angles. I think this game just snowballed because Mr. Yo was able to pick off that mangonel and pull a couple of army away, and then won the front at the same time. He's winning the front again. He's able to push the army back again. He's just doing so much more damage. Larry was up so fast, but I think his mangonel was late. He should have had it almost immediately once he was in Castle Edge. I don't think you can delay mangonels in this mirror matchup, even if you fully wall. Like, going for ballistics is useless, especially if there's siege in the field. Defending with mangonel is so much more rewarding because of the uptimes. So it comes down to all the mangonel wars. And Larry making something happen. But the second TC from Mr. has been working for a very long time. And there's a counter attack again. Every time Larry has to pay attention in the back, he loses units in the front. One for one, but the counter attacks are what are killing Larry. Still trying, still holding on. Market can make amazing things happen. Maybe that TC wasn't needed, but it did buy a lot of time. Just macro. Mr. is not winning the micro fights, but he's so far ahead in eco that it doesn't matter. He can replace his army, Larry cannot anymore. It's going to become very expensive to replace your army soon. The food buy is almost reset to the original price, Saracen market or not. Yeah, just movement decides the game on this map. Well, in this matchup and map. Oh my god. Gets all the sheep. 2 ranges versus 1 range, 1 stable. Double skirm opening into double archers. I think I like double range more. I've never had success with making stable before the second range. You have to really get value out of your army if you go for 1 range, 1 stable. Like the scouts have to get value. And most of the time if the enemy is camping, like this is maybe lucky about moving out like this. Expanding too quickly on the top when you don't have map control, you can take silly damage like this. Skirm defense with scouts versus skirm archer mix. Is Hera on 3 ranges? Yes, he is. Like, if you mass enough, this is very difficult to get rid of. But he's destroying the skirmishers, the archers with the skirms. And now the skirms are not killing the skirms, they're targeting the scouts. So it's able to push it back. Maybe I can include this. But there was also no spearmen. Then the skirmishers cannot kill the archers fast enough because skirmishers will always be trying to hit the spearmen. And the archers will always get the kills, especially with the skirms mixed in. It's such a heavy micro fight. That's why MBL always plays Byzantine on this map. He actually, like, it doesn't even matter if you're playing with a bad composition or weaker units. You just spam. You make like 4 ranges and you don't have to worry about it. You like shift Q from all your barracks and archery ranges. Plus you have the vision, so you don't really get caught. Like 1 outpost here, 1 here, 1 here. 4 outposts basically make sure that you will never get surprised. So 1 over there, 1 over there, 1 here, 1 here. Just in case like he goes for the long way. You'll see it with this one. 3 outposts maybe. It does make you not be able to sell the other 100 stone. But maybe you can long distance it if you have the time. If you can spare the macro for it. I don't know. I think I have had very good success when I went for skirmishes with outposts and stuff. Like even if I'm behind in uptime, I almost never take damage because I'm able to wall all the aggression off. So archers in the back, skirms in the front. Never mind. I was underestimating how good value the scouts will get. Even with the early better fights for Hera, it did not change how good scouts were in this matchup. Maybe they changed something after this. So opening range, market, super fast up for both of them. Double range, 3 archer move out, rotate from the back to hit the wood line. Wood upgrade has been skipped. Armor is being taken right now. Larry loses a villager, might lose another one, but here comes the counter attack. These 3 archers have to kill 2 villagers for the minimum, and almost a 50% difference in the uptime. And Larry holds. These 3 archers will get a lot of value. That's the second kill. That's all the kills you needed. Is it? I mean, the crossbow has not come in. Now it has. That's the 5 HP lead you need. That's like 1 armor he has because he got it manually. Hera still does not have it. Does he cut villager production? I actually have to look at this for the uptime. Makes 1 well, 2 well, 3rd well, 4th, 5th. So he only queues 5 villagers. That's like 4.5 even, because he idled a little bit. Probably because microing, not sure if it was on purpose. No wood upgrade and you just go up. No need to find shapes, just go scout your enemy, see how his walls look like. Now we go for the crossbow counter attack on the gold, and yeah, you just, because of the crossbow upgrade, you do not care about the extra production. The crossbow cuts down on the production you need. In cover. Again, double racks. People play double range, full barracks. Like ACCM really likes playing ranges. I've seen Hera and Sebastian do it as well. Larry is in the full eagle camp, so both of them are going eagle. I think Kepat just stops making villagers. Yeah, this is why I lost to him last time I played this. I got all the better trades in Feudal Age, but his uptime to Castle Age was so much better. Larry is making the same play I made, where I made the same numbers. I made 4 barracks, I went for the hill and everything. I just died because now he will give up the front or wall in his berries, wall in his stuff, and counter attack your gold with his upgraded units. I got to play Hera and he went market for Cellstone. Send everything to gold, double barrack, eagle, and forward siege. I insta died. Yeah, I mean, that's the Empire War meta, so that's what happens right now. Yeah, so here's the counter attack on the gold. How do you defend this? Yeah, he just walls everything. And now you cannot fight this. But the movement speed has not changed. That's the big one. If you survive this, you win the game. Because you have so much more numbers. Maybe. Maybe not. It's the same as the crossbow, right? Where the faster uptime makes the eagles produce fast as well. So it really doesn't change much. We're fighting unupgraded 50 HP versus 55, 7 versus 4. This is a very bad trade. But we just have the numbers to hold this gold area. We have to wall this in. We have to wall this in very quickly. I mean, I'm not able to do this at the last second. I'm surprised how much attention these guys can do it with. Yeah, there's the 2 eagles being split, and now you take damage to this. But you have the armor, +1/+1 on the villagers, so they're not even that bad at killing eagles. I forgot. +2. Kepacha stopped making villagers. Full eagles, no slingers being added. I thought one range slinger was maybe the meta, but maybe not. Both of them cannot even afford siege. Only 2 on word. Just to make houses, if that. Just full eagle. Monastery to heal / convert, push away, pick up relics. Because you're on such a low economy, you really need to do it. And time to counter attack on the gold. Kepach peeling away a couple of units to hit the golds. So far, Kepach for the 10 village lead. But Larry with a 10 military lead. So the value Kepach is getting by the eco kills is by sacrificing army. If he takes a big engagement and loses, he can throw the game away. I think as long as maybe he doesn't realize how much damage he did. He's going for the stone. Probably for the town center. He's about to run out of his gold. He needs to go for his extra gold. If he runs out of gold and Larry can deny the gold, it's over. That's what's crazy about a matchup like this. Yeah, you just send like 3 eagles or 2 eagles to raid. Never more than that. Otherwise, you can get snowballed in the front. Monks, eagles. So we are always fighting with fresh eagles. Now we fight. We underestimate the fight because we have some low HP eagles. Larry had 10 more, which is basically enough to snowball the fight. And even with a 500 score lead, Kepa just misjudged the fight. He just had to make sure he never takes it. Just keep camping forever, like under your TC. And maybe the eco kicks in and you add more barracks and catch up in production. No gold upgrade, no farm upgrade. No gold upgrade is a crime. You need to at least have one. Like, he just won because Larry was able to snowball. I do not think he did anything that much better. Like, Kepoch did better raids. Kepoch was up faster. He just never expanded to his second gold. And now it's too late. Larry was able to snowball. And Kepoch is still holding. Still has like a 10 village lead, but never the army lead, looks like. +2, +2. And we are stabilizing again. Maybe I was wrong. Whenever I'm watching from someone's point of view, I'm surprised they win the game. Because, spoiler, Larry wins this game. I think monks made the difference then. I'm just questioning how he is winning. Yeah, this is like the big difference maker. The healing. And the conversions. You cannot jump this. And now we are out of gold. Oh boy, oh boy. Larry got to get all 3 of his golds. Kepoch cannot touch a second one. Third one is in no man's land. And we are out of gold. Larry has done it. This is such a stupid game because it's pure eagles. There is no strategy involved. We're just shuffling units. The big difference maker was the monks. Who would have thought? In an eagle war, monks made the difference. And it's not even Aztecs. I got no point. Kepoch won't give up for a little bit, but he doesn't have the gold to fight that. Okay, change in tactics maybe? Nope. We go for the second barracks immediately. Wood upgrade immediately for Larry. Both of them going for the market. Larry with the fastest stone cell. Full eagle, third racks. taking the Shorefish. 4 tracks for Kapach, 4 tracks for Larry. More defensive approach by Larry this time around, not as aggressive with his army. Kapach trying to apply more pressure, pushing him all the way back, posturing in the front. Larry with the uptime click this time around. Kapach with the 5th barracks instead, and I'm not 100% sold on it. All the eagle upgrades coming in. Kapach forces the fight and he loses the fight and the game is over. So 5th barracks is bad. I was thinking 3 barracks, people play 4 barracks for the Inca war. Yeah, this is like much more straightforward in compared to the last game. Kapach had a small lead. Straight range, full wall, spearman scouts a circle around the base. 1, 2, 3. Stable archery range. 2 archers for the counter attack. Does not get the kill. Loses all the army. Another attack in the front. Doesn't really change much. Crossbow, 2nd town center immediately. And now we macro with the siege workshop. Did you see the skirmisher transition? Why are we insta-sieging? It could have been Ghulam, right? He doesn't know. Did he scout the skirm transition? How is he going for the immediate mangonel ploy? Like, what if it's Stonewalls with Ghulam play? Don't we just die then? Because camels doesn't work, knights doesn't work. You can camp against it, but the 2nd forward castle destroys you. I mean, he's just predicting at this point, which, I mean, maybe I'm missing something. It's like the perfect play. Winch is forever behind because of the 2nd town center. Like, if everything goes perfectly, the game should be over. Yeah, and the 1 stable comes in play. You lose the mangonel, but who cares? You have equal lead at this point. Not by that much, but you have map control at the same time, since Winch is barely making any army anymore. Defensive mangonels. Mangonel trades have to be on point. Even if it's 1 for 1, you'll never lose map control. Wildly boring to watch, slightly better micro wins. There's a couple of decision making things involved, and it's not even super difficult, it's just super technical about the timing of when you have to do it. Like, if you get those timings right, you can beat players who are much higher elo than you. That's the easy thing to learn from watching these games. So, like, watch the top of the ladder, look at their timings, look at the decision making. Like, the decision making is not that much different compared to you, but the time it takes them to make those decisions is so much faster. Like, they come up with those solutions like 1 or 2 steps ahead before you can come up with. Like, even in this game, it kind of explains what I mean. So, unit composition wise, you just play Arbalest Camel, kill him with the timing. Resource collected, it shouldn't be that much different. Nope, it is pretty much heavily in favor of Larry because Winch went for stone. Larry is up. Winch is up as well. I still like Saracen for late game. Winch is not making anything for now. Pick up relics, macro, 3TC, faster uptime, elite skirmisher. He's hiding the camel transition. Chemistry for hand cannons. Hand cannons are kind of fine against camels because camels do not have higher DPS. And yes, the outpost which shows the transition Now Winchester is gonna turtle until he has an army to beat this. Elite Mameluke. Oh boy. Elite Mameluke beats Elite Mameluke Camel? Beats everything Hindustani has? Or does Imperial Camel smash this? I think Imperial Camel smashes this. He just has to get the momentum of the longer the game goes on. I like Winchester's army composition more. If he can get to Imperial Camel, I think that beats Larry's army comp. Even without the map control, he just has to take good fights and he can get the map back. Game state is quite equal, but Larry has all the map control in the world. $60 versus 40 army, but 10 of it is just crossbow, so it's not that different. Here comes the imp camels in the back. Mamelukes jump. Hand cannons are not able to kill the front line fast enough. I think just win just needs numbers. And Larry cannot give up. He has to probably start killing off villagers. Winch is recovering the map a little by little. Who wins when the gold runs out is the question. Both of them don't have halves. Hussars are kinda equal. Camel pumps Mameluke. The damage output from the Mamelukes in the back are winning the fight. Saracen have extra gold for a while. Yeah, I guess. It's just higher HP, right? The Mameluke will never die and they have higher HP, but I think hand cannons still have maybe slightly higher damage output. I don't know, it's hard to judge. Never mind, it's like, how much is it? 10 plus 4, 133, 40, 17. They're very squishy if they have bombard cannons in the back, and they overkill units compared to Mameluke, which do not do that. They don't get any bonus damage against the Imperial Camel, but it's mostly about containing Winchester. If the map control was equal, it would be slightly different, because I don't know, we just have to contain him forever at this point. Not sure about pushing into that army. 60 on gold still. For Winch, we have 40 on gold, so he's not running out of gold anytime soon. I mean, he is running out of gold. 50 on gold, still no gold. I mean, I guess his units are more. They require more HP. Yeah, Larry just camps for the win, I guess. You just hold for 400 years and you win the game. Maintain the score lead. What's the relic distribution like? No relics for Winch. Larry with 5 relics, but his relics are in the front. If he loses, the center relics are gone. Yeah, Larry just playing the long game. Still has 2000 gold in the bank. But here comes the counter attack from the right. Unique tech. He has murder holes with full upgrades. This is just such a big waste. Yeah, I realize now. Lady Horde, stone walls, just camping for late game. Yeah, actually, this is such a try-hard way of playing the game. I love it. All the things matter right now. He's getting all the technologies to make sure his score never falls and he breaks the center. GG bedtime for me. Good night, man. Have a good one. Britain War. We are playing Britons? Question mark. Scum, full wall. We got a lot of value. Still getting so much value with just one range elite skirmisher. There's too many knights now, has to respect it. Two TC, triple range, crossbow max now. Storms in the front, crossbow in the back. Knights are useless now. Lady with a 2-town center, Imperial timing. Hera probably realized because of the score difference, trying to go Imperial himself. Ten wheels behind, but better imp time. Let's see if this gets any value. It gets good value for now. Goes in, defensive tower, moving around. This is such a pain in the ass to deal with, honestly. Oh boy, oh boy. Full scum trap. Did he go for Warwolf? Nope. Did Larry go for Warwolf? Are we rushing Warwolf in this matchup? Nope. Yeah, the counter attack killed him. Just did the eco damage with the timing for the Imperial. Saracen War again. Range. Market. 3, 4. Villages. No word upgrade. He got this time. Really similar uptimes. Double range. Both of them shadowing each other. Fast ballistics. Instead of the siege, I guess it makes sense. And now we're getting out microed like crazy, and now we're dead. Faster ballistics worked out. One spearman always. Wood upgrade, archer. Walls with market. Sell everything. Idle a little bit to go up. Both of them are up. Insta TC and a siege workshop. Now playing defensive. Counter attack. Nothing over there. We are losing a lot of eco. This is like game ending damage. Yeah, Sebastian's still holding though. Double siege workshop defense. Crossbow counter attack again. We just dive the TC and there's nothing to defend this. I'll lose your army, but I mean, I guess he gets the map back because he has so many mangonels in the front. Counter attack, cleans everything. How many games have we seen Saracen so far? All of them. Like a few Inca war mixed in, but most of them are just Saracen. So straight range versus straight range Storm Eagle play, I'm guessing. Archers. Okay. That's different. Archer Scouts for Larry. Forward tower for Mr. ACCM. That's the big thing, right? With Saracen, you never know when they just play full feudal. You don't have to play for Castle Age. Archer Scout. Holy shit, we are just getting murdered. 5 wolves are dead in the front. Look at this crazy KD. ACCM has only killed 3 units, and it's not even 5 minutes into the game. Didn't even need to move to the hill for the deer. ACCM commits again, but Larry is up. Counter attack, killing even more villages, 10 wolves behind. Larry commits for his own tower so that he doesn't lose the position. Gets the villagers to be stuck in there. And knights will clean everything. Wolves are dead again. We are losing 5 more villagers. And ACCM won't resign. Probably a TC here is the next step with a couple of knights and archers to kill the spearmen. Make sure the archers stay alive. We're killing even more. No resign yet. Never resign, never surrender. Holy shit. Like nothing is going in favor of ACCM. He still is not resigning. I don't think he can click up even. Yep. Not even close. Finally resigns. Saracen War. ACCM learned. Archery range, market, spearmen to explore, 5 villages or 4 villages to up, sell everything, get the wood upgrade. Second range. Just stay defensive. Larry goes up. No more gold for Mr. ACCM. Fast ballistics. Another counter attack on the gold. ACCM cannot respond to this. Has to go for defensive siege. And now we just macro behind this because the damage is done. I mean, he goes for Siege Workshop first so that he doesn't lose the position against the Mass Scorpion play. Now we are eco? Nope. There's the eco. This super heavy micro. He almost trapped him. 5th time is the charm. Apparently. Actually, the only time I played Pocket, we won. I was never allowed to play Pocket. That's what I would say made the difference. I was in a team which actually let me play Pocket and it worked out. Yeah, average elo the highest. That's all you need. Just highest 1v1 Arabia rating is how you determine who the best players in the game are. I do not mind playing it. I just do not like playing randomly. If I'm playing with a set team and I have communication, I do not mind the map. I just cannot be bothered playing it alone. Like, it's just impossible. I would lose my mind because most of the people, like, I don't know if it's the polite thing to say, but most of the people who play the map are just not normal people. So it's very difficult. The communication is different, and I've had not the best history with the players on the map and the people who play it. So yeah, it's just I don't mind it. I don't enjoy it, like playing it randomly with random people, because statistically it's never been good. ACCM recovered pretty nicely. Holy shit, this he's getting so much value out of these crossbows. What the fuck? There's 3 tiles. You cannot dance at 3 tiles? I think with crossbows it's 4. What the fuck? Still 10 wheels ahead, faster uptime, defensive castle, defensive mangonels, both fail. ACCM with the snowball. ACCM with the massive snowball. Yeah, this is the kill you needed. Crossbow bombard cannon. Gets the map back. Still 30 villages behind because ACM was just playing 1 TC. Losing even more military. This like imp timing counter attacks is what is killing him. GG. Inca Saracen on what map is this even? Oh, this map. Eagle Skirmisher instantly versus Archer into Scouts. Larry's up. Dark is gonna be up in a sec. Double stable, one range, archer, night play. Why did I download this from Dark's point of view? He just insta died. Yeah, Saracen timing is not to be messed around with. Didn't I watch this game? Yeah, no, it was Winchester. Saracen Hindustani. Range. So he always looks for his opponent's building. Makes a spearman to scout for the walls he's gonna make. And then positions his army defensively. And if he feels like he can counterattack, he counterattacks. That's all I'm reading. One range still. Probably a fast AC on the goal to secure it. Yep, that's the only thing that comes to mind. And then crossbow mangonel because he sees the skirmishes already. One range adaptation, never second range until he confirms it's useful. Like if it's a crossbow war, you go second range. Otherwise you always play a stable or just play one range mangonel. Elite skirmisher, Lady loses everything, but he's not that sad because he has a second TC and mangonel to push the skirmishes back. And now we just have the eco lead. Kind of. At least map control. Like, the reward of doing the text transition is either you get map control or you get the eco lead. In this one you got the small eco lead in quotations, but the big reward is map control with the siege. ACCM with the third TC and a defensive siege. If any of these micro battle goes wrong, ACCM gets rewarded for his grade. Like if it's even, I think Larry is still happy, but oh my god, he loses 2 for 0. So so far he's getting uber punished for doing this. So 3 for 1 is the trade right now. 10 wills behind, but we still have map. As long as he has the map, he's not too unhappy about it. And since we have the map, we're picking up the relics. ACCM desperately holding the position. Loses all the eco he built up. Like this is enough eco damage. You cannot tell me otherwise. 1000 food behind. 600 word. But this is irrelevant maybe. But this is the big one. So that's 3000. It's just 1000-ish resources ahead. If you don't count the stone. Maybe a little bit more. Yagulam do not counter camel crossbow monk. If you have a lot of them, maybe, but they don't counter it that well. More stables. And we're up to Imperial Age. Defensive castles. Mameluke. Camel Mameluke. ACCM goes for full Ghulam, he'll just die. He has to take switch. Ghulam is not even close. They will just melt against Mameluke. He's going for hand cannons. But the big deal with the hand cannons is you will never get map control back. And just needs meat shield. That's why he went for Hussar instead of heavy camels. He saw the transition. He did not see any stables. Camels beats Mamelukes. Hand cannon beats Mameluke barely because the value you get is pretty good. But Hussar Mass in the front beats that. Now we just camp. Play for map control. Do not try to push to end the game. Take take good fights, raid a little bit here and there. I think the big thing is trying to rush to finish the game. That I make the mistake of doing sometimes. Heavy camel, massing trebs, making sure we are 200 population, microing forever. Just has a massive army lead. Making Hussar at this point is irrelevant. Yeah, you just opened Hussar because you didn't know how much hand cannon ACCM was gonna commit into. ACCM never went for it. It's going for Imperial Camel only, and pure M Camel doesn't cut it against this combo. Mameluke plus Heavy Camel beats that. No map. No map control means no win. Yes, Heavy Camels are worse than Imperial Camel. A damage output from Elite Mameluke in the back makes up for it. There's the hand cannon mix. I think you can win this matchup, but you have to have map control for Hindustani. I still feel this army beats this army, but you have to have the momentum. You cannot let the Saracen player get the map control. Because if he gets the map control, he outspams you very easily. Or you finish the game in Castle Age somehow. YOLO forward castle, scum, mangonel play, and then make it so messy that Gulam in Castle Age with stuff like that works before the defensive castle comes up. And now the hand cannons are melting. I don't know, interesting. Saracen again, fast range, market, 1, 2, 3, wood upgrade, 4th villager, 5th villager, forward tower, and Larry commits. So, like, there's a, I think 5th villager is what I'm counting at before he makes the decision of going up or not. In this one, he added the stable because he saw the double range, spearman archer. You can actually push this back with Saracen. You just do not go up, you just make army. But it's still not over. This tower, it just controls this area with this one. It looks funny, but it really looks funny, but it's such a good tower. I actually really like this tower. It makes sure he has the vision, he controls the area, and Larry has to rotate from the left or the right. He cannot go through the center, and he cannot fight this army again because MBL just goes back to the tower. So he can push, he cannot push him away. This is also an area he can push into with the forward mangonel, which MBL really loves. So mangonel from this position pushes the gold off. There's the second gold in the back, which is going to be pretty helpful if he gets pushed away. Archers and scouts. MBL cleans him. But Larry is up. Saracen market power. He doesn't care. Now he'll get a castle to push this away. MBL commits. Larry wasn't expecting the villager rush. Any counter attacks? I don't see it. He's just going for eco. I think this is very scary. MBL has made it. He's come the closest to beating the Saracen play from every player I've watched. Like, how messy this is, it's kind of working, but barely. The siege defense with knights and monks. Second TC. Eco has to kick in. Knights for counter attack. Tower is being pushed. The mangonel has to come in. Nope, doesn't come in on time. A tower creep can do it, maybe. 2 knights in the back. MBL not paying attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villages gone. Rip. He's microing in the front. Forward barracks. For more spearmen. 7. Fuck. Fuck, we forgot. Holy shit. The knights are... Oh my god. If this did not happen, I would be curious because now Larry has a massive lead. Because that changed the game. I would say MBL was even ahead before this happened. Before all of this. Aye. And now the siege and the knights are coming in. All the spearmen are melting. Monks are healing the knights again and again. MBL has to make his own siege workshop, but he can barely afford anything. Siege killing everything. That's so unlucky actually. I mean, not unlucky, just never made an outpost or anything. I think if you go for stuff like that, you just spam outposts everywhere. That's how you hold that shit. Archery range versus double barracks eagle from Larry. Full wall, double range. Forward tower. So this is another attempt. Like, I'm curious if it was not Incas, if it was Saracen, I think we die again. Because he will have the stable. This is a very good tower though. He was pushed off gold. Defensive siege. Has enough archers to maybe make this happen. Because the eagles are dying. Counter attack is happening. But we have no gold anymore. Armor for Larry. The tower is gone. Eagles are killing everything else. Eagles are very efficient. Faster uptime. Bodkin, knights. Crossbow Bodkin. Not that big of a difference because these 4 fishing ships are saving him. Larry needs siege. Doubt with crossbow knight. Thanks, man. This mass crossbow knight. I think the big thing we are not having. Yeah, he's sending wills forward. A tower here. And a creep. A tower creep to go back to. Larry commits. The crossbows have too much damage output. Larry dies. Oh boy, oh boy. The knights are tanky enough to push this back. No more gold. It was such a close game. I think it could have gone either way. Doubt with the Torian tactics. That army dies, but the position is gone. Two town centers behind this. Forward siege. Guard tower play. Do you have any other gold for Larry? Nope, he has to go for there. So there's 3 gold. One is front. One is under towers. This is getting destroyed. That was ballistics, right? Nope, no ballistic. Thumb ring. No thumb ring. Just Bodkin. Out with the micro. I think Larry is dead. No gold. Ah, never mind. He has gold in the center, but his base is getting picked apart. That was the eco lead now. Just macros behind this. Crossbow, towers, mangonels, knights. No need to change something that's already working for you. More towers, more mangonels, more crossbow. And out with the, like, if he gets a castle here and denies the gold. Oh, I see that. Ah, that's a tower. More towers. I guess tower gives you more value anyway because you can cover more spots. Oh boy, oh boy. We commit. Champion. Is the next step. Lady with the eco lead somehow. Even under all that pressure. There's the castle, 200 swordsmen. I like champion arbalist play. Oh boy, the eco died too quickly. And the raids of the eagles won't do it. Yeah, Korean might be one of the best civs on this map. I think Byzantine is the second most popular. I'm still not sure how they match up against Saracen. Larry showed that Saracen just kills everything. Byzantine war. Range. Spearman. Wood upgrade. Double range. Nope. One range market. Full wall. I might have seen this game. Maybe. Fast up. Stable. Double monastery. What? Huh? He doesn't know where the gold is or the wood. I guess just from map control. Why are we doing this? I would love to see a word for the explanation. But MBL is not streaming nowadays. Why are we monk rushing? With camels? I mean, this can snowball. I can see that. Maybe he's not as confident about macroing against Larry. He had the better uptime. I mean, if Larry doesn't expect it, it can work out. Mo Salah, thanks man. Was fun. Atonement instantly for MBL. I mean, I guess that's the answer. Larry wasn't expecting it. Like, he cannot move out in the map because MBL is up faster, so camels can clean his mass skirmisher, spearman, whatever. And if he is going mass spearman, skirmisher, siege kills it. If he's playing camels, monks counter that. And he cannot really play light cav against Byzantine camel, especially with the spearman mixed in. So monk rush is the answer. Yeah, okay. I mean, kinda makes sense. That way you maintain map control. Counter attack doesn't really happen because you don't make crossbow in this matchup. And yeah, that actually makes sense. We maintain the position and you go for fast hit. Man, I love watching MBL. This is like such a fun way of playing on maps like this. This is like arena thought process for a map like this. Double guard tower defense. Lady has a 20 village lead, but what does he do with it? Trebs are killing the position. Double gold. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Larry might be out of gold. This is all the gold he has. I think I saw even Hera the other day talking about how MBL likes to play for the gold control. Makes sense. One stable camel. This is all just one stable camel. 17 camels. He's just been making them the entire time. And now we have the position for the gold. We probably are behind. Yeah, we're still behind Anika. Yeah, like if he was checking this. Yeah, that's the only thing he missed. He sees it though. He's checking this gold. Hey, look, the skirmishers are over there. He sees the 2 golds. He knows that last gold is over there. There's like 1,000 left. Redemption. Atonement is coming in. So any sort of cavalry play is when shut down. Bombard cannons to push away the range units and win the Treb war. I just really wished he was paying attention to the gold. Like that would just make it perfect for his plan. And now we have the map. Adding eco behind this slowly. Sees the crossbow transition, just makes more bombard cannons. With monks mixed in, monks to convert his bombard cannons and crossbows if you really want a micro. Larry with a better micro though. He managed to kill all the monks. And now we macro behind this. Game state is quite equal. Positionally, MBL still in the lead. He's losing all his expensive units though. That's gonna hurt quite a lot. Did Larry get devotion? He has to minimum get it. He has it. No faith, no heresy. Don't think he can afford it though. This castle goes, the gold has been recovered. Really good defense from Larry. Camels cannot really engage that. More monks, more cannons. Heavy camel plus 4 maybe can do it. I think Arbal shuts that down. I'm guessing Larry thought MBL is gonna switch to skirmishers. MBL is going for plus 4 camels instead. Larry going for his own camels. Is that better than clicking Arbalest? Maybe. Arbalest is like plus 1. MBL cleans the army. I'm going to go for the gold again. Population kinda equalish. Yeah, there's the Arbalest and camel. MBL going for pure camel. I think the issue will still happen. Larry will run out of gold. But what about MBL's gold? MBL doesn't really have that much gold to work with himself. He probably ate all of it trying to hold the position. His army was so much more gold heavy than Larry's at that early stage. Larry wasn't even spending his gold, he was just booming. Pretty good eco damage. Larry with 160 population. Abel is getting good value for now. The cleanup in the back is happening. Pure camel seems to be working. A castle over there shuts down any expansion from the south. Yeah, it came down to the same thing I said. No gold for Larry. And without the gold, he cannot kill the camels. I mean, he can with the halbs, but without the halbs, it's looking pretty tough. That was a crazy game. It went so back and forth, but MBL won because of that gold win condition he was playing for. Spanish. Archer range for both. Archers and spears against Scout Rush. I think this might be over. Why Scouts? Question mark. Yes, Spanish do not get crossbow, but Spear Archer just beats Scouts any day. Scout Skirmisher is just very bad. An Empire War. Like I have not managed to make it work. I've seen some people do it. It's just because they have better micro that the opponent fucks up, but every time I've done it, I just get punished super heavily. Like what MBL is going through. You lose map control instantly. You have to shuffle around with villages, and he's up, but eco difference can tell you the entire story. You're 800 wood behind, you're almost 200 food behind, just because of the opening. I mean, yes, he has more stone and gold collected, but do you really want to be collecting stone and gold this early when you cannot even go up to the castle edge? Larry with his own stone collection probably wants to go for a castle drop. A castle drop ends the game immediately. If it goes up here, like that's the only backup. Yep, since the boys does not commit that deep. I mean, I guess he doesn't need to, maybe, because a castle here would end it. Because then the only gold MBL has is this one. Still have the eco lead though, and the conch lead. Defensive castle conchs. Oh boy, this is looking very rough, and it is because it's over. Aztec Incas on this map. I'm forgetting the name. Archery range versus double barracks archery range. Double racks eagle into skirms versus eagle archer. Market. Skirm eagle versus skirm archer. You need archer numbers. You cannot really beat eagle skirm without it. Like skirms kill archers way too quickly, and eagles cannot kill the skirms fast enough. And if you focus down the skirmishers, the eagles will target your eagles, and even if you're killing with the archers, it's barely enough. Okay, that hole kinda is getting punished, but this army is trapped. We cannot. Yeah, this army is toast. All the eagles are stuck inside. He needs squires. Once he gets squires, this army also just insta dies. One barracks, no, one range slingers, 4 3 range barracks eagle, defensive siege monastery, but he's stuck in his base. All the relics belong to Larry now. University. That's, I guess he has enough range units. Ballistics maybe is better than his own siege workshop at this stage of the game. I would have thought your own siege workshop, make sure Sebastian never is able to move out, but a good flank from the eagles on the top kills the siege, and even for ballistics. I'm not 100% convinced. I think your own mangonels make sure that eagles cannot jump on you. Like slinger mangonel, and then you just use the eagles to harass the monks and the siege on the back. Mangonel is very good at softening up the eagles. Hey T-West, thanks man. Saracen War, of course. Double range. No market. Archer Comics. Ladies up. Sebastian is not. Kills all the archers before the upgrades can come in. Elites come board can. He's trying to cut off the reinforcements. Mangonel in the scum were probably the best play, but there's the second TC.
Yes.
That was overkill. He really likes microing. And one stable knights is gonna ruin Larry's day. Maybe not. Needed +1 armor to consistently get those kills. This comes down to micro. And it is becoming micro because Larry's ahead in eco. That TC is getting punished. All the mangonels are dying. GG. Larry holds, but at a cost. Nope. He actually holds. Has a 7-8 villager lead. Still 1 TC. Forward castle attempt now. I mean, this gold is gone. This is the next gold. If he gives up the position. Camels come. Sebastian likes fighting mangonels with skirmishers. So weird. More stone. Camel archers come mix. Forward castle. Boy oh boy. I don't think he denies it. Sell everything for up. Anything in budget for gamers and streamers? What do you mean? What? Where did the stone go? It was floating 1200 stone a second ago. I guess he just spent it. He sold all of it. Camel Mama looks come monk. Another castle between the two town centers. Larry doesn't have army to deal with this. Wasn't a new budget announced today? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, Larry dies. That castle killed him. Man, Sebastian's micro kept him alive in this game for way longer than I would have expected it to go. Because he was just behind for a while. I don't think you can ever sacrifice your scout for villager. It's never worth it. You end up getting snowballed in the archer fight so heavily. Oh boy, we're will warring. Archers come mix with will war. One stable ruins your dreams. Now you're just going crossbow. I would have honestly thought like one stable just with +1 armor is gonna do it. Crossbow bodkin, mangonel. He had the mill and the gold in the back. That's just unlucky. He had gold, wood, both in the front. Well, he's trying to make something happen. You actually kill the zebras on there because you don't want to accidentally click them during the big fight. Congrats on the RF win. Thanks, man. Just crossbow mangonel. Crossbow went for the counter attack now. GG. Lady still made him sweat. He didn't give him the win for the free. Archery range immediately. Mana Tom immediately for you. Archers come. Eagle. Just mouse comes. Market for the faster up. You can never click up because skirmishes are getting good value. Yours comes are cheaper. Leo still has to pay the full price even for the mana terms, even if you get the upgrade for the free. Starfire Shepherd, what's up? Just watching some games. Faster Castle Age, Elite Skirmisher, Slinger play? Crossbow? No, misclick. Well, they're dying. One barracks eagle is enough, even for the damage output he needed. Double range crossbow. I guess it's the cheapest unit you can make for the damage output against the knights. Because the next transition is definitely knights. And crossbows are harder to get rid of. Eagles cannot jump. Okay, I like crossbow monk much more. I mean, it's Larry, of course, so it is crossbow. Yeah. You realizes he's too far behind in economy to ever do anything. Because Larry is not even adding second TC. If he added second TC, there might have been a chance because then he undermakes army and recovers human. So that's second TC. Instant range, instant market. That's 1, 2, 3, Fast word upgrade. Scouts. Barely walls, just house walls. 2 archers in the front. You won the scout war. You has no idea. So it's gonna be forward siege monastery. And the TC is in the front. Mr. Caesar. He knows what's happening. Instant monastery and siege. Mr. is up. 10 wills ahead. But is that enough? Is the question. Fast ram to kill the stable. It works out. Has to go for the siege workshop now. Siege workshop goes down. Maybe. Barely. Nope. It goes down. Mysterio's castle age did nothing. Second TC is not worth it. Like, Larry actually doesn't even have to do damage anymore. Like, that's the first villager kill he got. That's the first will kill he got. And he's caught up because he has the position. Lances to clean this. Camel monk. 1 ram, 1 mangonel. Macro behind. He's even winning the mangonel wars. Counter attack with the lances. Most of them died. While mangonels in the front have been cleaned up. But Larry doesn't care. You can just boom now. Still making mangonels just to make sure the pressure stays alive. 2 town centers, 3rd in the back. Gets even more value with the monks and camels mixed in. And the really good thing I always like is this is not double stable play. This is just 1 stable. So he always has the wood in the reserve to go for the boom or whatever the fuck. Like, it's just constant production. He just gets so much value about making units all the time. If you produce from your 1 production building all the time, you don't need the second one if you can maintain the production. Something I do not do as much as I guess these top players do. Maybe it's not even just top players. I think Larry is the only one I see doing this. Who like only makes enough production buildings he needs. Never overmakes. And he barely gets punished for it. In some games I was. And now we're up with better economy. 10 wills ahead, 12 wills ahead. No wood upgrade for Mr. His economy is garbage. Full camel trip does it. He's going for crossbow instead. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? You don't know if Mr. is up, so halberdiers can ruin your day. It's quite predictable versus humans. Yeah, it is, but it's not the predictability, right? It's how well you can punish it. Some people are really good at defending the aggression with humans, and like if you have a really good map with all the back resources, it's very difficult to punish that. So as much as you know what is going to happen, it's very difficult to execute it. The camel arbalist is the play versus pure Kipchucks. Kipchuck almost made the dive for the treb. Now we pick up relics. Finalize our upgrades. Mr. is just too far behind. He'll lose too much map before he gets his technologies kicked in. He's trying the last ditch attempt at destroying the economy, but heavy camels are just watching for it. Inca Saracen. Archery range. Market. Stable? Nope, just walls. Where's the stable? He moved out too quickly, and now crossbow bot knights are so annoying. You cannot clean this. Without elites comes, this army is impossible to kill. And the spearmen die too quickly to crossbow. Yeah, it's just Saracens will ruin your day. It's not fun playing against them. Archery range for both of them. Eagles come versus Eagle Archer. Larry opens comes. That's why he's getting pushed back a little. Archers, I mean. I think my theory stands corrected. Skirms are way too efficient at the early fights. Lair is up though. The advantage of going archers is you can go for the uptime much faster because you are investing no food. But the disadvantage is if you constantly are fighting, skirms are getting better value. 3 elite skirm upgrade. That would be something. Counter attack. Full wall. The villagers are helping. Eagles are dead on the gold counter attack. And now Sebastian has a 10 villager lead. Larry's in trouble. So elite skirm is not elite skirm. Eagle skirm is the play in Meso War. I think anytime you play archers in Meso War, you will get punished for it if you're constantly fighting. Hands in, cause I might have watched this game as well. I've been watching a bunch of those games live. Archery range into stable versus Eagle skirms. Archer Scout beats that, but Larry is playing defensive, he's not moving out. Doubt with the dog for the expansion, full wall, probably Cav Archer play. Lost all the archers, but keeps the army all the way in the back. Top spots for Empire War today? Probably. I didn't watch the ladder yet. Let me check. Who's in the rankings right now? Hera, Larry, Hart, MBL. Misteo is just behind MBL. MBL is sitting on his highest at 1982. Hart with 1944, but with the highest of 1992. It's like just the highest rating reached. So Hera Larry is still number 1 and 2. Hart MBL right behind them. And Aoe2 behind those guys. I think 4th spot and I think 1st and 2nd is never getting changed until and unless these guys match up against each other and win streak their way. Like, I have no chance. I have to basically win every single game I play for the next 50 games. And then I think I have a chance. But without it, I don't think I can make it. But at least through the ladder. Maybe for the last chance qualifier, I have a chance. If I get a really lucky draft and all the stars are aligned. Defensive tower, Cav Archer. Sniping all the monks. Light Cav with the rest of the units. Thumb ring is pretty crucial in these fights. The eagles are dying too quickly. I love playing Cav Archers against eagles. They can never catch you. But if they do catch you, it's not a good time. Elise comes, jumping the tower. All the monks died for the counter attack. Without cleaning this up. Has a 10 village lead. And 20 military lead. ACSM can make it. I think anything can happen. What is Saracen weakness? Saracen player has to fuck up. That's the weakness. Like, they have an answer to everything. They have no counters right now. Like, you just play Saracen Mirror and it's crossbow, elite scum, mangonel war. It's not even elite scum. Elite scum only happens because I don't know why it happens. Because you trade too many archers. Britain crossbow? Nope. You just don't have enough economy. You just die before that. The uptime is much more crazy for Saracen. Hey, Elite Eagles are making something happen. This is actually very dangerous. If he gets some good raids in, I mean, he's on top of it. Knights are dealing with it. But for Larry, he has to keep Doubt of Gold. That's the old school way of playing Eagles. You flood the Eagles and make sure your opponent cannot take gold. But the upgrades have come in. No voice, by the way? What? Oh man. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Turn up the volume on the stream. No voice on my side, lol. Okay. I'm watching on mute. I mean, I cannot do anything about that. We could hear your voice. Okay. I was like, how many hours am I streaming? Almost 2 hours. Have I been talking 2 hours to myself? Comment like that scares me. Where I've been casting for like 2 hours and have been on mute. What the fuck? I think I've done it a couple of times while playing games. So you never know. Yeah, it's just it was too far behind in Castle Edge. And this is the last game. I might have seen this one as well. So Daud is picking Koreans on this map. That's his home map with home serve. Scum Archer mix with Spearman. Pure Scum for Larry. But Daud comes forward with Towers. And gets the better trade for Daud because he's playing double the production and his units are cheaper. Forward dog for... No voice? Well, I'll just ban all of you. I don't care. I mean, he's surrounding him. Why no sound today? That's timeout for... Actually, why am I doing that? I can do it like this. Yeah, there's no option of timing out for less than 10 minutes. Why no video today? Okay, time out. Brutal cast. I'm barely casting, honestly. I'm watching. No hot tub today. Yeah, that's like on my paid subscription. That's a private stream. We don't talk about that. Perma man? No. That's fine. I controls the map. Units are too efficient and elite, not elite, just cav archers. The damage output is enough. Even if you never fight the Gulam directly. Towers, trebs, cav archers. Wasn't this a few days back? Probably. I'm just watching all the Rex. Okay, I'm done with. I don't know how many Rex I watch from now. South lost this? He just won. What? Pay attention, man. OnlyFans? Why would people pay for porn? Eh. People like special stuff, I guess. No video, can't pay attention. I think I'm gonna go for some breakfast, come back a little bit later. Play in the afternoon. I just wanted to watch a couple of games. I'm gonna eat some breakfast, take a shower, go to gym, come back in the afternoon to play some games. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna just chill for the rest of the afternoon. Who do I pass on to? Who's streaming? Iron Chef? Okay. He raids me a couple of times, so why not? Oh, fuck. Wrong command. I posted it on this channel. My bad. See you guys. Thanks for hanging out.